Welcome back, everybody. Hope you're doing well today. We are getting into some Zen Royale. We are no longer playing ranked, most likely for the rest of the year, only because I got the PS5. It is very hard to catch up to a fastball, and unless that gets a little fixed before the end of the year, then probably not going to play any Hall of Fame games, probably not going to make any World Series pushes, but we may play a little bit on All-Star once we drop back to 550 after the next season. In the meantime, we're going to be playing some VR. We're going to be having some fun with it, because anytime I play this mode, I am so bad. Just terrible at VR. It's unbelievable. We'll hopefully get to some 6-0s and some 9-0s, but it's pain. I've got 1-12-0 on the year, and for today, we're going to be trying to get a couple wins here in this video. It is bedtime baseball, so we are big chillin'. Trevor Rosenthal on the mound for this game. Corey Seager leading off. I believe that is live series Seager, who is still really good. Got some major upgrades towards the end of the year. We all know what his postseason card can do. This card is not too far behind. First batter of the game is going to hit it high and deep to right. We are playing in Ship It. I generally don't like Ship It, but with how hard it is for me to hit right now, I need every little advantage I can get. So we're playing to Ship It for now. Hopefully going to dump it eventually once we get used to it. But that's where we're at. Up it in, someone caught him. Matt Williams at third is going to make the diving play. It was a user dive that was not a computer dive. And we got 2 outs. Lee Smith is his starting pitcher. My main issue is that I take very few pitches. I swing at everything, and it never works out for me. That's actually not true. It works out for me enough to the point where sometimes I do it too much and I get reliant on it. Then I feel like I can swing at every pitch and be successful, which is just not the case, especially when you're playing a good player. This guy is diving in the outfield on the first play, so we'll see about that. We do have the PCI turned off. It gives me a little bit of extra time, I think. When I have the PCI on, I tend to be trying too hard to focus on lining it up. When I have the PCI off, it gives me a little bit of extra time to just worry about timing. I kind of know where my PCI is, kind of know where my finger's at. It gives me a little bit of both. I wouldn't do this on Legend for sure. I used to do this on Hall of Fame, but at the time the pitch speeds were a little bit slower. So now that we're just mostly focusing on All-Star, I'm comfortable trying this out. Mike Piazza to center. Did we miss that? We did. Got underneath it. This guy is having some fun in the outfield today. I looked away. I didn't think there was a chance that would fall, so I don't even know what happened there. I'll have to go look at the replay when I'm editing this. Good times, good times.
The count is 1-2.
Be smart, he throws another fastball. If I'm smart, I'm looking for it. That one's going to get into the corner. There's a very small margin there. Don't know how that stayed fair without getting caught. I think that's Schwarber in left field. So I don't know how he made contact with that one, but we're going to take a 1-0 lead. Moose just gets underneath this fork ball. We're going to get 1 run. We're going to get the lead. I don't have anybody warm because I have no answers. A pretty good swing here. It's going to get to the right spot of the yard to not be a home run, but also be extra bases. I really need to get this guy out of the game. Would have been a nice time for a lefty, but I unfortunately didn't draft properly. I'm still learning how to draft as well. Be a line out here, hopefully. Duke Snyder in left field. That is the, I believe, 99 Duke Snyder. 2-2 count now to Josh Bell. Try to throw a curveball here. And he gets the check swing called for strike 3. Kyle Schwarber's batting 7th. I wonder if I should be walking him for the next batter.
Ball 1, no strikes.
We got too much pride for that. We're going to be, I won't say coming right after him, but
2 balls, no strikes.
we're not going to be intentionally walking him at least. Maybe an unintentional intentional walk.
Ball down.
3-0. We're not going to mess with Schwarber here. Although Aquino's a pretty good hitter. 3-1, not a good spot here. Got the pitcher spot on deck, obviously going to be pinch hitting. We do want to try to come after Aquino. He did not send the runners, but it doesn't matter. It'd be a home run, 3-run homer to take the lead, in fact. Not great. If Wesley J14 is watching this video, this is for you. I should have hit him. But Luis Arias is going to get a double here. Hangs a pitch to Corey Seager. One's getting lined down to right field. It's going to be safe at second as well.
Touchdown!
What are these stadium sounds? Gross. Strike 3, actually able to tunnel the fastball there. But we give up 4 runs in the inning. He's going to bring in live series Zach Britton. 2-2 now. He's nibbling a little bit. I don't think he really wants to come after me. I think he wants me to chase. So I got to be a little smarter. Let him walk me. Boots it at second base. We are going to be safe at first. It looked like he was going to be out there anyway. But he's made a couple errors so far. We got to capitalize. Might be trying to just look low here, sacrifice the high part of the zone. Josh Bell hard through the infield. And we are going to get... I probably should have stayed at second base. Schwarber's got a decent arm. We're going to get first and third here. Nobody out. Tying runs at the plate in the form of Paul DeYoung. I'm going to say if he switches to a righty, that would be a mistake. But he's still glitchy. I think he's got something like 50 power against lefties. Still hit stingers, though. 3-0 now to DeYoung. Pitcher spot on deck. I believe our pinch hitters are actually solid. I know we have Ian Happ. And we have... who do we have against righties? Ryan McBroom. So this is interesting. I'm sure he's going to go to righty here. After Britton has not done too much for him, but we got 2 options on the bench. So we're going to go ahead and use Schwarber here. Because we also have Ian Happ ready to go for next time if we need a switch hitter. That'll be totally fine. Bases loaded for Schwarbombs. And I don't know if this is Diamond Cody Hoyer. This is live series Cody Hoyer. I believe he should have outlier on his sinker. I feel like as a White Sox fan I should know that, but it's okay. He should go high with a pitch, but looks like he wants to go low. Or right down the middle. I swung at that pitch. I blinked and I swung. Oh, it's going to go to first base. This is the biggest mistake I've ever seen in my life. Okay. He could have gone first to home. He could have gone second to first. Instead, he chooses to take the ball to the bag. There's a possibility he got locked into an animation, which isn't his fault. I'm trying to think if I've ever seen that happen to myself. It's definitely happened to me, but never when I'm that far from the bag. And you can see he had that little turn animation where he was setting up to throw. So I don't think that it was an animation. I think that was intentional. We got a great opportunity now because of it. 1-1 count to Buxton. Gotta look a little bit more to the middle of the plate, I think. High and deep to center field for Buxton. We just missed it. Just missed it a touch. I'm not even going to risk it at third here. Just going to try to score this run. He set up really nicely for that throw, so a little bit worried at third base. We needed to score for sure. Not great, not great. This guy is the worst at catching fly balls that I've ever seen in my life. I don't know how this is even possible. 2 lefties coming up. We're going to go with the cutter. Daniel Winkler. So we got the 2-3-4 coming up in the bottom of the third. Hopefully that's enough. Hopefully go 1-2 walk-off. No problem, right? First we got to prevent him from scoring. He put up 4 in the second.
We got 2 balls, 1
So
strike.
I think he kind of figured me out a little bit. Figured out his own swings as well. He did hit an opposite field home run with a Kino. So maybe I shouldn't be peppering the outside so much. There we go. Get the swing and the miss. As long as this curveball doesn't hang, that's fine. Foul it off, I'm cool with that. Just don't throw it down the middle on that perfect input, please. That's all I ask for. Strike 3 once again. We got that cutter. We got him swinging and missing at a cutter inside earlier in the at-bat. So he wanted to make sure he didn't do that again. That's when you keep him honest with that four-seam. Alright, no runs scored here in the top of the third. We got to put up 2. We put up 2 in the last inning. Can we do it again? Piazza had a nice hack last inning. I would love if he goes away from Cody, because Cody's got velo. And Piazza has a slow swing, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We tie these up. Perfect on a high and away four-seam. That's an interesting way to hit a four-seam fastball. But Piazza does it. We're going to tie up this game. He's keeping Cody Hoyer in. I don't know what the purpose of that is, but pretty sure he's lost his confidence now. He's going to come in with Aroldis Chapman just sitting around. Had full energy. Not totally sure what the plan was here, but I'll take it. I get that Piazza and Trey Mancini are better against lefties, but Hoyer was already gassed. Another full count. Been doing a decent job of taking pitches in this game. That should maybe end it. Nah. A little too much of a line drive there, but we're going to set up the game-winning run at second base. I like how this is shaping up. Mancini's playing the outfield. If we do go to extras, I have no problems with making this move right here. Miles Straw. Always keep an eye out for those pinch runners in your drafts. I was looking for it, and then I was like, nah, there's no way he throws a fastball here.
That's outside.
I think he wants to pepper that spot. We're going to keep it up there.
2-1.
Eventually, he'll come back to it.
Aye.
Need to pull this one on the ground here. Might want to go with a contact swing. I did go for a contact swing, and we're gonna push this one. Oh yeah, the outfield defense in this game has been very suspect. I think that's Harper in center field. That's a ball game. We're gonna walk this one off. Miles Craw comes home with the game-winning run. Contact swing from Mike Moustakas. I never contact swing, like ever, but I felt like that was the move. Piazza player of the game. Ties up the game in the third. Moose walks it off. Let's get into now our fourth game. Second game of the video. Speaking of which, I'm not really sure how I want to tell the stories of these BR runs when I do them for Bedtime Baseball, because we're going to see them more often. Maybe some events as well, but I'm just in my current state. I'm not confident enough to get a run to say like 9-0 and then do a video for the last 3 games or something like that. So if you guys have any feedback about how you'd like me to structure kind of where we are at in the runs, let me know. Right now, obviously, we're doing game 3 and game 4 of a run, which may not be super exciting for where we're at, but been kind of tweaking some ideas, thinking about where we can go with these games. So if you have any ideas that are kind of out of the box, let me know, and we'll see if we can put them into the videos. We do have Watson available. We don't have too much bullpen for this game. Might have to use a starter in the second inning. 2 quick outs here in the first. I think what we might end up doing is trying to get as far as we can in these BR runs for a video. And then we'll come back and we'll try to finish them off during the next stream. So if I'm to, let's say, release a video on a Thursday, then on that Saturday, a couple days later, we'll try to finish off that run on stream. One thing I really do like about no PCI is that I'm a little bit more patient, just in general. I feel like all I'm doing is watching the baseball instead of trying to line everything up. I think that helps me a lot. We're going to take strike 1, possibly going to take strike 2 here. I don't think Buxton has that much contact. So getting into a 2-strike situation is not the best, but we'll make him throw some pitches. You can see the top right My average with Buxton is not good. Smash that ball. What do you think that exit velo was? I'm going to say 105.7. 107. I don't think they give the decimals on these regular swings. I've been doing that a lot with Snyder. I remember I had this issue with him back in MLB 18. 18 was the last time I used no PCI. And I always had this issue where it looked like I was going to hit the ball and then I was just way under it. But last year, when I was using PCI for MLB 19, Duke Snyder was one of my favorite hitters for like 2 months at the beginning of the year. And apparently Mike Piazza is goated. He's turning out 100-mile-an-hour fastballs. What is happening? Piazza's always a guy who's notorious for having a long swing. He gets rewarded well when he does get good goods. But he's got a long swing. So surprised that just happened. Mancini, I think, is going to line out here. He brought in DeGrom, who had low energy, but that's exactly what he'd wanted. Just one batter for DeGrom, so he could get to the next one for the next inning. Possibly go foul? Nah, it's going to stay fair. It's going to tie up the game here. These people have the weirdest... The last 2 people I played have the weirdest stadium sounds. Alright, I should really take Gallegos out of the game here, which we're going to do mid-at-bats. Might have to close with the lefty in this game. Hopefully we get a little lucky and the lineup kind of works out that way. And I really hope we don't have to go to extras because we do not have the pitching. Please get there. Duke's in left. I had Michael Brantley in left field for my last run. That man, he gave up 7 runs in 1 inning on his defense. He didn't make errors. He was just wasn't able to get to balls that I know any average fielder would have gotten to. Led to a home run, led to another home run. All right, we have our work cut out for us here. Pinch hitter's probably going to be a good one, as they usually are. Or they're going to be the best pinch hitter in the game, Jacob deGrom. He is glitchy. I'm a little nervous for this at bat, not gonna lie. Oh boy. Oh, we don't talk about that. We will never ever speak of this. Holy. Okay, gotta refocus. Can't give up the 3-run homer now. Jonathan Scope is a goon. Hung the curveball, stayed inside and up. But we're going to get it hit right to Buxton. We are the home team once again, which is kind of nice. So let's get some runs. Let's forget that ever happened. DeGrom's going to stay in the game. He's close to red energy. So I was kind of surprised he did that. Perfect to the gap. It was really low. Can't do it. Can't bring myself to go to second on that one. I thought it would get to the wall for a second. I knew he was going to go high, but he went really high. Let's refocus. Let's get that ball down the middle. I jammed my PCI. Jammed it so far down. Okay, Paul, let's see if we can salvage this inning. Oh. Well, we're going to have to set ourselves up for another walk-off in this game. Possibly out at second here. Good throw. Not a strong arm. We got 1 lefty and then 2 good hitters against lefties. Bailed on this one. He's not going to set up too great, but it might be good enough. One of the worst combinations from right to second base. Probably a combined 45 arm. Insurance run is at third. Might not be a bad idea to put this guy on, but Reese is pretty dangerous himself, so don't want to give up another homer to him. Instead, we're going to get a strike 3 on the check. Now, if we were to walk Reese, he's got JD Martinez on deck. Nah, this lineup kills lefties. He's a little nervous though now. He's pressing for that last run. Ooh, call it. Nope, not this time. Got a couple of check swings going my way in this game. Doesn't swing at that changeup, but I think if I throw one low and in, I think he swings. Yes, sir. Right after that leadoff double, we don't give up a run. DeGrom is in. I think I'm gonna go Ian Happ here. I'm sure he's gonna bring somebody else in, but he's gonna pitch with DeGrom. He might be in the red now. Mistake, sir. Mistake. Big mistakes. Oh yes, that's exactly the same spot as the pitch we tied the last game on. Different batter, different direction, but high and away for high. Fastball to the right side, and I'm pretty sure he's in the red. It's close to the red. Trying to go all the way with DeGrom here. Did bring him in out of the bullpen after I think 2 outs in the first. So here we are, trying to walk it off now with the top of the lineup.
Nope, outside.
I got too excited. My pace got a little quicker again. Let's slow it down. Let's slow it down. Slow down the voice. Slow down the at-bats. Maybe this is what I have to do in general just to be good. Another hard hit ball from Buxton. This one's not going to get caught. Top of the wall there. We're going to have another winning run at second base with speed. Bringing in a righty. Who is this? Josh Stamon. Deep to center for Duke. Out. Okay. Get that run to third base. Mike Piazza, one of the heroes of last game. Player of the game last game. Ooh. That curveball fell off the table. High and deep to right field. It should be good enough. He's going to be having his back turned. Actually, a decent pickup there. He's going to make sure that I didn't leave early. He knew I was safe at home. Lost connection with the opponent. Okay, okay. Somebody is not happy. But that's another walk-off for us. I think that's how we're going to have to sweat out these games because it's been a little tough. But that's what I've got for you today. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already. We're always big chilling here, and I really appreciate you guys watching. Hope you had a good time relaxing. Make sure to check us out on Twitch. We go live just about every night. So have a great night, and we'll see you later.